All what's going on, boys? Today, I'm finna spit some game for y'all real quick. Listen, check this out. Look, so I just want to explain to y'all basically just a step by step on how I really just took this one brand that I started back in April 11th up until maybe around like the end of May. This one, products are kind of dying out a little bit because of, it wasn't really, the product wasn't dying out. It's just my fucking ads were fucked up or whatever, right? But as you can see, a little some slight, this is some like really something that anybody could really do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really just gonna break it down from, finding the product, setting up the store, and running ads, right? It's basically just a really all in one, inclusive little breakdown case study on myself, right? So look, the product, right? When you're looking for a product, is really mainly about the marketing angle, right? And how to really go about that, because there's a lot of different marketing angles for one specific product. So what I would do is I would test hella marketing angles, right? So for a product, for example, this product, it had really good marketing angles and it had a lot of demand. So it was like a health. If I can share to you the niche of it is a health supplement. It's a health product, and it basically just like it got a lot of like marketing angles, right? So basically, what you look into when you start doing product research is trying to find a good product. You look for what do you call it? You look for just demand in the product, overall demand. You look at the buying pressure, seeing how many people, how much or how good the demand is by looking at reviews and comments of like on TikTok, on AliExpress, on Amazon, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And also look for competitors on Facebook ad library. That's really just getting a whole bigger picture of the product itself. That's basically just product research in a nutshell, right? You want to keep the bigger picture in mind. The bigger picture really is just understanding how can you sell the product, right? And what market, understanding your avatar, which is like the person, your ideal customer, right? You understand those two, boom, now you know exactly how to market the product. You know what to do, put in your store and shit, right? Right now we're about to get into how I really set up my store, how I build my stores and shit. Basically, I say this in a lot of my videos and all fuck, oh my god, on all of my content, is that when you build your store, you're basically writing an essay, right? There's an introduction, there's a body, and conclusion, right? The introduction, if I can break down each of those so you can get it like idea structure of like how you build your store. The introduction is obviously the hook, and what do you call it, the first impression, right? It's basically kind of giving an overshadow of the product, right? So what I put in the beginning of my page is the two most important things is first impression, number one, which is the colors that you put in your website, and number two is your offer, right? Those are the two main things that people see when they look on your website, when they first click on it, right? You have to understand what does customer see first, second, and third, right? Which is mainly the body, or the introduction, body, and conclusion, right? But within those, obviously, you have like little different sections, right? So especially with the body of the page, which is like the middle of the page, you're gonna have your information on there. You're gonna talk about the product, talk about different angles of the product, basically presenting the product out to the customer so they can see and they can actually. It's not like you don't want to yap on your website. You don't want to just put some bullshit like, oh, try this for like 30 days or whatever. No, you actually want to have some information that actually means something, that actually tells them, and actually you want them to learn about your product. Because how they you want them to buy your product, right? Just say, for example, if you hop on a website but they don't really tell you much, they're just yapping on the website, or like some bullshit like they're not gonna really understand much. So you hop on a website, you can understand. Like if you start building your websites and shit, you go read over it, and it's like the idea with that is just really concentrated information. The more concentrated information you have, like each single fucking what do you call it, text and line. See, look, I'm gonna bring this up real quick. Each line is like, it means something, tells you something different about the product, not just the same shit over and over and over again, right? So if I can break it down for you, like a good looking website, you know what I'm saying? My favorite website. So this is the body, right, or the beginning of the website right here, which is the introduction. You see the colors are on point, the offers on point. I don't think the offers aren't popping up yet. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, it's right here. Boom. You see, first impression is everything looks clean, whatever, right? Like it's like foreshadowing, right? I always put collapsible rows in the beginning of my page, right? When you scroll down to the middle of the page, the body of the page, right here, that's where you have some shit like this. You see every single line in this website tells you something about the product. So that's really just an insight of like how I write the body of my paragraph, the body of the website. So all this stuff, you can see like everything tells you different things about the product. You actually learn about the product as you go down the website. This is what keeps the retention rate on your store, and that's how you be getting high ass conversion rates. You know, this I done cracked the code with that in terms of just building your store. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just learning from competitors, good competitors, and also bad competitors too, what to do and what not to do. So if I can scroll down this website a little bit more, so this is where the end of the page starts. So if I can explain the end of the page, the conclusion of the website really is just, you know, to solidify the authority you have in your brand, right? That comes with, you know, FAQs, reviews, and testimonials, really just building the trust between you and the customer. So this website did it really well, you know, having comparison tables, having testimonials, having video reviews too, and then like a little promise right here, FAQs, and then at the end of it, reviews. So that's really pretty much how I really build my stores, off of that, just using that basic foundational structure to your websites. And obviously every single product is different. You can change it up however you like or whatever, right? But that's just really the building store aspect of it, right? Once you get into what do you call it, ads. Here's the thing I can say about ads, right? So I've been keeping my campaigns and my ads manager very simple, right? I only run 2 campaigns. One of them is testing, one of them is scaling. That's pretty much it. The whole concept of it is I graduate the campaign, or I graduate the creative. So basically what I do when I first start testing, right? So first you're gonna start with a testing campaign, right? Then you're gonna be testing hella creative. This is CBO, not Advantage Plus, ASC. It's not an Advantage Plus for the testing campaign. You have one CBO with like say like $100, right? And every single day you could be adding like 2-3 packs of creatives a day. You're testing like different packs. All these interests are broad. I don't have no interest on the testing campaign, unless whenever you say you start like testing hella creatives, like you're testing five creatives per batch, and you're testing like 2-3 batches of creatives a day, right? And then when you find that winning creative, right, you take that shit, you duplicate it twice, one into the original campaign and one into the scaling campaign, right? But let's talk about the duplicate it into the same campaign, which is a CBO testing campaign. You duplicate it, so say you have like 3 winning creatives, add 1, 2, and 3. You take that, duplicate it, put it into an interest ad set within the same CBO campaign, the same CBO what do you call it, testing campaign. Duplicate it and then add an interest to that. Boom. Don't use Advantage Plus interest targeting, right? But after that, say you do that, you duplicate it in the second time into the scaling campaign. Now you're gonna have your scaling campaign, $100 CBO. This time is gonna be an ASC. But with this campaign, you're just gonna have one broad asset, ASC, right? One broad asset, and you're gonna have all your winning creatives. And that's basically how you're gonna scale. So you're just gonna test hella creatives, find your winning creatives, put it into, it's like a little feedback. Let me pull up a little whiteboard real quick. Do like a visual representation for y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Hold on. Alright, let's get it. Better shit fucking load. Just skip past a little bit. Shit is loaded. But yeah, that's really it. Scaling campaign, or testing campaign, and a scaling campaign. And like I said, you're gonna be testing like 10-15 creators a day. You know, you just really just try to find that winning creator, because it's a CBO. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna spend on whichever Facebook thing is gonna spend. You know what I'm saying? So, alright. Can I even? Actually, yeah, I'll probably. Nah, fuck it. I already said I was gonna start drawing this shit. Alright, so look. How the fuck do I use this? Bruh. Why is it disappearing? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, fuck this shit. Never mind. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much from A to Z. Obviously, I feel like product research is probably the most important, because you need to know about your product. So focus on that mainly. A lot of boys come to me talking about how to build a store and how to run ads, when y'all even did like proper product research in terms of like, you know, understanding your product, understanding the market that you're selling in, and understanding the different marketing angles. Once you understand all that, once you have a bigger picture, then you can actually go into the market and, you know, build your store and run up the ads and basically understand like, okay, like this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? It all goes back to product research. I'm telling you, boys, product research, go on Calendar, get the professional plan. Don't be cheap. That shit is worth it. Go in there and just fucking explore and just actually go deep with that shit. Like I said, with product research, if you don't have like 20, 30 tabs open by the end of it, you ain't doing that shit right. So make sure y'all boys are getting deep with it, looking on TikTok Shop, looking on Facebook Ad Library. That's a big one. The thing with competitors, right? A lot of boys ask me about competitors. A lot of competitors means that the product is working. Don't be scared because a lot of people are running your same product or whatever, and like, oh, you can't make money. Nah, hell no. You go in there and you just outcompete your competitors. That's really the name of the game, right? So that means building a good store and launching ads and fucking rapid testing hella creatives. That's really the fastest way to outcompete your competitors, even though they've been in the game for probably like weeks or even months. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You know, there's always enough room, or there's always enough money to go around for everybody, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. How I really just, took my shit for what? Like, when did I start selling this? Yeah, April 11th. Took that shit up all the way to 4K days. Something happened with the ads right here, but we done launched that bitch back up again, doing like consistent like 4 or 5K days. We weren't really like, here's the thing with that. I ain't gonna lie. I should have took it to 10K days. I didn't get to. Obviously, ad account number one, but number two, I had 2 stores running at the same time, so my attention was kind of divided a little bit. But y'all boys, just lock in, get this work done, and shit, you finna be in some. I'm in Thailand right now. I just got here. I just got off of what do you call it, Tokyo and fucking Osaka. So I just got here like a couple of days ago in Thailand. But yeah, I'm finna stay in Thailand for a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the thing with ecom, bro. I fucking love ecom, man. You can just make your money anywhere in the world, man. Just bring this fucking laptop anywhere. I need to get a monitor too, get like a second monitor so I can fucking expand my shit, so I can do hella shit. But anyways, enough yapping. Hope y'all boys got some information off this video. I just want to spit on here and just spit some free game to y'all boys, and just really just answering questions I always get asked a lot, especially in my DMs and in my Discord. But yeah, boys, if y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna let y'all boys know I'm starting back up my I'm starting to teach new people now. You know what I'm saying? I done got off of Costa Rica with an accident, broke both my arms or whatever, right? It's bad. I got a brace on this arm too, but I took a little break, but now I'm back. If y'all boys need any help, dog, just hit me up on Instagram, hit me up in fucking Discord. I got you boys, you know what I'm saying? We dropping hella sauce and updated sauce too. That's the most important thing I fucking value, is that, I don't say the same shit over and over and over again. Now I'm learning new shit every single day from ecom, whatever, and I'm sharing to y'all boys, especially in my community, my Discord community. But yeah, boys, if you have any further questions, ask me in the comments or DM me on Instagram. I got you boys. Hey, let me see y'all boys. I want to link up with everybody in Thailand. Thailand's gonna be my new hometown. But yeah, I'll catch y'all boys in probably the next video when I spit some updated sauce.